was a surprise release with no promo. It was only on Apple Music the first day. It just went up on Spotify 9 days ago. We don't hear about the streams. This song wasn't put no billboard, nothing like that.
I was shot in both of my feet.
Because it's not even about the charting. It's the fact that it's like, it got so much TikToks, it got so much Reels, and that means that people are genuinely listening to it. I'm very tired.
Okay loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post you'll be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and I love you. Returning subscribers, y'all should keep doing it for me. I also love you guys too. Grab your cups, get somebody spill the tea, and let's quickly get into today's video. We've got a lot to discuss. First things first, we are starting up with the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. So, I've seen a lot of people talking about how Nicki Minaj's sister was out here defending Nicki Minaj at the baddest thing she's on. I think it's called Baddies Gone Wild, but the real Tiana is Ming kept bringing Nicki Minaj's name up on every single situation, and the girl wasn't feeling it, and she told Ming that she should stop bringing Nicki's name into everything she's doing. But Ming felt offended and it looks like they went in on each other. But anyway, she was on live addressing the situation, and that's why a lot of people feel like Ming was taking off on Nicki Minaj because somebody said something about Nicki. But I did not really see or hear anything bad the girl said about Nicki Minaj. I don't know if she's a barber or anything. But Ming, I'm finna drag your ass. Let's get into what she said.
I don't got a problem with body. I just wish she would. I just wish that at the time before that premiere, because we had a talk at the premiere. She sounded pretty and stuff like that. You know, it was cool after Kumbaya. But I feel like if you're gonna like try to say that you don't like me, don't bring up my sister to bring up the reason why you don't like me. Say that you're Team Nicki and this and that. They're like, you know, I could give less of a fuck how you feel about me, but, you know, just don't bring up my sister if it got nothing to do with the situation or the argument that we got. I don't understand camera time. It's just camera time and mix it back. Thank you! Like, if I kiss a bitch, I'm getting $1,000 from kissing that bitch. Are you in a relationship? Yeah. You're embarrassing as fuck. Like your mother when she gave birth to your crusty ass. Oh, I don't like you. Baby girl, then get off my page. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do.
Ming Monday.
Nah, you not gonna lie, you got addict skin real bad.
Okay, so that was what Ming had to say on live. I mean, oh my god, the girl is so chaotic. She says she wants to leave Nicki Minaj's shadow, right? Then why is you talking about Nicki Minaj? Okay, I don't care if you and the girls got beef or you don't like Nicki or the girl don't like Nicki. My whole thing with Ming, you said you want to be away from Nicki Minaj's shadow. So stop talking about her. Stop name dropping Nicki. Okay, this is the only reason why Nicki don't necessarily fuck with me, because she's always giving cloud chasing vibe. Why are you talking about Nicki Minaj when you clearly said that you don't want to be in her shadows, you don't want to talk, you don't want people to know you are her sister, you want to be known as Ming? Then stop talking about Nicki. That's going to help. Okay, the more you talk about Nicki, everybody's going to say Nicki sister, Nicki sister, Nicki sister, and I'm gonna say Nicki sister because you are always going to be in her shadow. Even if Ming's go viral tomorrow, she's very popular, a lot of people know her as Ming and stuff like that, they would always relate her back to Nicki because Nicki is a bigger star. Nicki Minaj is her sister and Nicki is known globally, so everybody's going to say Nicki sister, Nicki sister. But anyways, Chow Ming, you're finna receive donkey of the day, okay? Because it's corny how you would say you don't want to be under Nicki Minaj shadows no more, and you go on there, you're talking about Nicki. That's corny. Okay, to me, that's corny. I think that's her being thirsty for clout, and just take a look at how a lot of people don't like her. Okay, and she knows that because she acts a little bit ratchet. She reminds me of the industrial plastic bag. Okay, a little bit ratchet. And look at the way she was cursing on that fan. Oh my god, that's crazy, okay? But what y'all think about this? Let me know down below in the comments. Do you support me when I say if she wants to leave Nicki Minaj's shadow for good, she should stop talking about Nicki? Because I feel like that's the only way you can leave somebody's shadow. If I want to leave somebody's shadow, I would stop talking or doing stuff relating to that person. So I feel like she needs to adapt that. She needs to start talking less about Nicki and act herself. Okay, you want the people to know you as Ming Lee, you need to act like that. But what y'all think about this, let me know down below in the comments. And also, I wanted to address something else. So somebody was on Twitter saying if Nicki Minaj really wants to spite Remy Ma, she would attend Clarissa's fight and she would accept Clarissa's invitation. Okay, so on my previous video I made last night, I told y'all how Clarissa DM Nicki and she posted it on her story. She was basically requesting for Nicki Minaj to come watch one of her fight, and I know this was to piss Remy off, but no shade. I don't think Nicki Minaj should give her a lick of attention because Clarissa also is cloud chasing with Nicki. Okay, she's cloud chasing with Nicki, and Nicki don't even need to be part of this ratchet ass thing. Okay, Remy and Papoose and probably Clarissa, they have been embarrassing themselves a lot. So I don't think Nicki Minaj needs to engage herself into this. They should do their big one. We don't necessarily care about them. Okay, and her tagging Nicki Minaj on Instagram saying, "Oh, Nicki, blah blah blah." It was so giving cloud chasing. Okay, it was giving cloud chasing. It wasn't giving even if she was trying to spite Remy Ma up and all of that, but I don't think it was that great. Okay, it makes her look like a clown. And the only reason why I talked about it was because I mean she name dropped Nicki. If she name dropped Nicki, I wouldn't have talked about it. Okay, I feel like Remy Ma is embarrassing herself. Papoose the embarrassing herself, and this should be a red flag that Clarissa should be in that relationship with Papoose because this is going to always happen. This might not be the last time. Okay, there must always be an internet beef with her and Remy. So I mean, if she knows better, if she is slow like Glorilla, she needs to wake up and see that that relationship is not going to flourish. But name dropping Nicki Minaj was corny. Okay, so yeah, Clarissa, you're receiving Donkey of the Day. And to those people saying that Nicki should spite Remy more and attend Clarissa's fight, I think y'all are slow because Nicki Minaj is bigger than that. Nicki Minaj don't need to be um in that whole situation. Okay, she's the queen of rap for a reason, so y'all need to wake up. Now also I want to talk about this. Okay, I'm about to hype the queen of rap because this woman looks so good. A picture of Nicki Minaj 2002 versus her 2025, and her face is still T. Okay, her face is still T. That's why she was telling y'all not to do face surgery because you're gonna mess up your face and you are going to regret it. Okay, you are going to regret it when you mess up your face. She looks so T. Okay, she looks so T for her age. She just looks so perfect. Okay, face be pretty as they be, and that's T. So I mean, all the barbs. In case you missed Nicki Minaj advising some barbs on Station Head to stay away from face surgery, I'm going to insert it so y'all can hear for yourself, okay? Because I mean, the fact that she looks like this in 2025. That's crazy, okay? And they try to make us, or they try to tell us that she's old and what, she's old and this, she's old and that. She looks younger than y'all faves. Okay, she looks younger than y'all faves. Let me just insert that video real quick so y'all can hear for yourself and I'll get to the next
One
topic.
thing they motherfucking always gonna motherfucking know is the Barb is going to give Barbie in real life without no
Mm-hmm.
filter. And with her real face that still has it face, still been there since she was born. Um so that's why I tell my Barbs every day, when you look in the mirror, love what you see. Because one day you're going to look back and realize how beautiful you were. And you're going to be like, wow, I didn't even know I was that cute. Okay? So that's one
We gotta
thing.
touch our faces and all that, you know. So
No, no, because right now we have to really start spreading a particular love within our with each other, and then it will branch out to others. And let me tell you something, for anyone that tries to make these things sound shady when I say it, I want you to know there is no shade in truth. And let me tell you this, when you become a mom, a lot of your outlook on life changes. And when you have a voice or a platform, you feel a sense of responsibility, and listen, the truth is I didn't feel that before, you know? Everybody has to grow up, and that's just one of the things that came from me becoming wiser and more in tuned with, myself and with God and with being a mom. And I've always kind of been a mom anyway to the Barbs. And so I'm not going to lie. I did feel sometimes a sense of, wow, what did I really, what did I give the Barbs, for them to take with them for life, in life. And so I just want to make sure that I always do that now. And so it's all about you and us. It's not about anyone else. It's about me wanting my Barbs to know now how beautiful they are so that they don't wait years and years later to look back at photos and realize how beautiful they were when they were when they were doubting themselves. Okay? So let's
That's
just get that clear, because when you are at peace and when you have love within you, you don't have a desire to do anything other than lift people up. Okay? And that's what we're doing. Now,
Anyways, moving over from that to the next story. So a lot of people has been talking about Glorilla Meg the Stallion, and I mean Glorilla has now realized that Megan Thee Stallion is not a friend. She been stopping Megan Thee Stallion on Twitter, sharing shady ass posts on Instagram and all of that. So the Megan Thee Stallion fans are not happy with Glow. They feel like Glow has used Megan Thee Stallion, and now she's no longer feeling like Megan would able to help her career and all of that. So they've been dragging the life out of Glow. Okay, the Megan fans, aka the slutties, they've been on Instagram, Twitter, they've been dragging Glow, saying she's ugly, she's this, she's that. I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy ass comments. Mind you, Glow really did give Megan Thee Stallion the look in 2024. Okay, with the Wannabe song, she gave Megan Thee Stallion a look. She opened up for Megan Thee Stallion. Megan was basically going to flop with that tour if Glorilla wasn't included. Let's keep it a buck. Okay, but Megan Thee Stallion fans went out on their way to threaten Glow. A Megan Thee Stallion fan base posted the Glorilla not realize she doesn't quite have a stan base yet, and that a lot of her fan base is comprised of Megan Thee Stallion fans and the multitude of female rap stans. I don't know why she's trying to annihilate Hotties and Meg fans, or why she acting like she's not being cool with Megan isn't going to hurt her. Okay, so what I'm basically getting from this, they trying to say if Glorilla tries to stop being cool with Megan and all of that, she's not going to be getting their support and her career is going to be on the floor. So they are technically using the go against Nicki Minaj is going to curse you. Okay, they technically using that scene, but no shade to Megan Thee Stallion. I think Glorilla is a bigger female rapper than Megan Thee Stallion. Fuck the Grammys, okay? We're not talking about some Grammys she got because of Beyonce and Rock Nation. No, we ain't talking about that, okay? And it's kind of crazy for them to threaten Glow, being the fact that Glorilla album did sell 64K first week. I mean, Glorilla had a better project than Megan Thee Stallion. Act 1 and Act 2 probably going to be better than Act 3. Let's keep it a buck, okay? And on Gloria's her debut album, it had multiple hits. It had TGIF. It had the Wannabe song. It had What You Know About Me. Okay, she got bop. She had Yeglow. So I'm trying to understand how they can come on here and say, oh, Glow don't got fans. Glorilla has fans. They are not Twitter people. Y'all talking on Twitter, but y'all don't support. Megan put out whenever and that flopped. Oh, it wasn't for the billboard. It wasn't for the charts. It was a surprise release. Okay, we don't care about the streams. I get it, but still, you cannot say Glorilla is going to lose support if she stop being cool with Megan. That's crazy. Okay, Glorilla don't necessarily need Megan Thee Stallion to sell or put out records and get bops. Megan Thee Stallion cannot write a bop. Okay, with the same old stingy ass, ugly ass, restless ass flow, Glorilla don't need that. Okay, she just needs to rap like a man, and people is going to support. I didn't even get into Glorilla until I listened to the What You Know About Me song. I don't usually listen to her songs until I listen to the Flow remix or the Flow song in my bag and What You Know About Me with Sexy Red. Okay, but I cannot listen to a Megan Thee Stallion song comfortably because she's just talking and talking and talking, hollering and hollering everywhere. Everything is crazy, okay? But what y'all think about that? Let me know down below in the comments. Now, moving over from that to the next story and the final topic. So, the Lululemon song, okay, the Yummy or whatever they call the song, it's gonna be dropping a remix. Okay, the owner of the song, the artist behind the song, I don't necessarily know her. I don't listen to her song. This is like the first time, okay? And I didn't really get into the Lululemon song, but her name is Pluto, I think. She's dropping the remix finally with Sexy Red, Latto, and Lizzo. Okay, I've heard Latto's verse, and I think Latto is kind of mid. No shade. I think Latto was kind of mid. Although she was trying to do her big one, but it wasn't really hitting like that. Okay, something with Latto flows. I'm not trying to say she's got one flow like Megan, but it's something with the flow though. It's kind of boring. It's kind of lazy. Okay, it's kind of lazy. Then Sexy Red came back with the same old flow. Even if I think it was catchy, I just feel like Sexy needs to try and switch it up. But still, I loved Sexy Red verse. Okay, Sexy Red knows how to be fun. We have verse, and y'all, I think Lizzo outdid both of them. Okay, and Lizzo don't even be rapping like that. Okay, she outdid Sexy Red and Latto. Probably did a better verse than the original song. Okay, so I am going to give Lizzo her chance. Okay, y'all can now say she's a rapper. Before y'all say, oh, Lizzo's a rapper. Nah, she wasn't a rapper. She was a Disney ass princess singer with all her bedazzle videos and all of that. Not a rapper. But now I can give her a look, okay, because she actually was spitting. If the song drop, I'm definitely supporting just because of Sexy Red and Lizzo, not because of Latto and the original singer. Okay, so I give Sexy Red verse a 5, Latto verse a 2, a -2 because I feel like I've heard it sometime, something she put out before. And I'm giving Lizzo a 10, okay, a complete 10. The original song, I think the song is whack, just like that a fairy song. Okay, I'm gonna give the original song a -2. But what y'all think about that? Have y'all heard Lizzo's verse? Would y'all support? Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And that's all I have for you now. I'll talk to you guys on the next video. And as usual, thanks for watching.